end of the tool sometimes. So in addition to little pocket tools, we've got some larger ones out here. This one I would consider to be a multi-tool, but I think this is a little, I mean, while it'll fit in a pocket, obviously it's a little too big for a pocket. Bringing it out next to that same AA battery, you know, we're talking about a much bigger item here. Weighs quite a bit more, but in a lot of ways, you know, this brings a lot more to the table as far as available tools and uses. So I guess we'll take a look at the large end here. This one happens to be a Leatherman Surge. Not that this one's any better or worse than other large multi-tools. In a lot of ways, it's a good representation of the modern multi-tools. This one happens to have some tools that work from the what I call the inside, and some tools that work from the outside. And what that means is while the tool is closed here, some of these tools are available. Actually, 4 of them I think are available. We've got scissors, we've got a blade, we've got a serrated blade, and then we've got a file, and then that file can be swapped out. It's replaceable here with a saw. So there's 4 tools that are available from the multi-tool while it's in the closed position. When we say closed, we're referring to the pliers. And this one happens to have pretty easy access to the tools. I can open it, and it uses basically a liner lock type of lock. So I can, with 2 hands, push the lock in, bring the blade closed, rotate it. It can easily get out the main blade, which is a pretty decent shape. Each of the companies has their own shape. So this one's a pretty useful knife in my opinion, or a pretty useful multi-tool as a knife in my opinion. Again, I have access to the scissors though, and then the file also, without having to open up the pliers. Once you open up the pliers though, as I mentioned, there are some tools inside of here. This one has a small screwdriver that's got a bit that's replaceable and swappable, so there's both Phillips and regular in there. And then it's got the can opener. And then it's got the can opener down there. On the other side, it's got the screwdriver, an awl with a hole, and then another screwdriver with a replaceable bit that's very fine for both Phillips and regular. So pretty handy tool. As soon as I got this one, I thought I'd never find a better tool. I use this one a lot. I used it for many years. Folds up well. As I've shown you, you can use the blades real easily. Everything on it is high quality. Pretty sure they're made in America, but for some reason some parts are imported, so they're not allowed to say made in America or something. Anyway, good American company though. You can see how much I wore it. The sheath that it comes in completely wore out on me, and basically when the sheath died, way before the tool died, I went ahead and swapped out with a different tool, mainly because I just want to see if there's anything else better out there. I really like this one, but I wanted to keep looking. If there's anything really wrong with the Leatherman, like I said, I could probably use this one for a much longer time. It's very comfortable to use open, very comfortable to use closed. I think these are probably about $80 to $100, depending on where you buy them and